Hi, my name is Diane Srivastava. I'm an ecologist. I'm a professor in the Department of Zoology at the University of British Columbia. Currently, I'm also the director of the Canadian Institute for Ecology and Evolution. And I'm here at my field site in Costa Rica, in the Guanacaste Conservation Area. And I had a rather circuitous route to tropical ecology. I started off first looking at plants in Nova Scotia lakes. Then I spent a few years in the Arctic looking at the effects of snow geese on salt marsh vegetation. For my PhD, I moved to England. I started there working on tree holes, which are small natural cavities formed by trees that fill up with water, leaves, and dead insects, which was a great system because it was really easy to manipulate because it was naturally contained. But it only had a few species and a few trophic levels. So that's why I started working on a similar system in the tropics, which has a much more complex food web. And that's a bromeliad. So here's a bromeliad here. And you can see that this plant also collects water, and it's full of dead leaves. And there's going to be aquatic insects in there that consume those dead leaves and consume microorganisms, and also consume each other. So there's predators in there, and then predators of predators, so a complex food web. And we use this system to look at a whole bunch of different questions. Perhaps the most interesting question that we've been looking at recently is the effect of climate change on this system. As you can tell, it's a system that's really dependent on water to exist, and we anticipate that changes in rainfall can have a really important effect on both the species in it and the interaction between species. So we've been studying this system not only here in Costa Rica, but also throughout its range, which is all of South America, all of Central America, the Caribbean, and even into North America. Doing the same experiments in different parts of the world to see how the effects of climate change might differ geographically.